Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. My name is Ahmad Hisyam by ID. My student ID is 2020463464 and my class is AT1105K and my faculty supervisor is Dr. Muhammad Khairi bin Chetla. And today I'm going to do my final presentation of FPA310. Now I'm going to talk about the company background where I do my practical. The name of the company is Yu Yin Agro Farm Sdn Berhad and the address is Parit 7 Timur 45300 Sungai Besar, Selangor. The date of the establish is 10 June 2050. The company is a private limited company and have been existed for 8 years. The company vision are to achieve the best farm management, to maximize chicken profit, to avoid food waste chicken, to improve 9-piece cut result at least 85% above, to make a better cost farm administration, the chicken return is 97%, a neat chicken farm, garbage free and grass, to make a maintenance of damage to the coop so that the risk for major damage and death of the chicken is not happening. The company missions are: first, to record daily farm activity; second, to record and monitoring food consumption and avoid waste, such as feeding chicken with full tray and sometimes it is not full of 5 times a day, and to ensure the nipple line flush uses flushing material to keep the water clean and fresh. Third, to create a maximum grading program according to the chicken section. Grading start at the age of 50 to 18 days. Fourth is to make sure record the priority boards, chicken death and medication and the food uses. Fifth is to make sure each chicken are recorded, included the chicken dead from ... to the cell, the amount of chicken reaching the top during the entry process ... You see the number of chick in the basket is not enough to make a random ... calculation. 10 basket per gender and the type of breed. And lastly, make sure the waste is not thrown into the area, into the ditch and to the drain. Now we go to organization chart. On the top is the manager, Rusima binti Satiman. The assistant manager Mahidin bin Muhammad Yusof. From the left, the administration clerk Siti Sawani binti Mistin. The supervisor Jamaluddin bin Karim and the financial clerk Nazli Muhammad Rahman. Now we go to the assistant supervisor, that is Napia, and below is the foreman for each chicken coop, and below them is the 4 workers. Now we look at my summary of tasks. From week 1 to 6, my task is checking the temperature, checking the water pressures, checking the sawdust flow humidity, checking the fans, and lastly checking the ammonia emission. Activity 1. Temperature. The objective of this activity is to preserve proper conditions of the breed boilers. Now we go to the procedure. That is, when you at outside of the chicken coop, I will go to the fan panel. Then record the temperature on the fan panel, and before entering the chicken coop, I will dip my shoe into the disinfected. Lastly, after entering the chicken coop, I will record the indoor temperature of the chicken coop with the temperature clock meter. The outcome of this activity are temperature is important to maintain both chicken behavior and health. If temperature is high, it will cause the chicken to get heat stress, while if the temperature is low, it will make the chicken easily to get sick. Activity 2. Water pressure. Objectives of the activity are to regulating body temperature, digesting food, and eliminating body waste. To increase, and the second one is to increase feed consumption and to improve growth of the chicken. The equipment is poultry farming water pressure regulator. Now the procedures. Before entering the chicken coop, your shoe need to be dipped into the disinfected. Then go to the water pressure regulator and record the water pressure level by looking at the water in the tube. If it's hard to see the water level in the tube, go to one of the drinking cup. Then push the nipple dripper and record the water pressure. Side note, if water that drip from the nipple dripper is fast, this means that the water pressure level is normal. The outcome of the activity is poor water quality can impact the chicken growth and health. Poor water quality can interfere with digestion and impact overall product quality. Activity 3. Sawdust flow humidity. Objective of this activity is to help keeping chicken dry but reduce contact with fecal matter. Procedures. Before entering the chicken coop, you should need to be dipped into the disinfected. Next, checking the flow humidity by using your leg or hand to feel the texture of the sawdust. Then record the texture of the sawdust on the floor. If the sawdust is dry and granular, it's good for the chicken. If the sawdust is wet and hard, it's bad for the chicken. The outcome of the activity. Materials such as wood is more suitable because it has ability to absorb water and easily crush, and it blend well with chicken manure that will make cleaning easier. Activity 4. Fan. Objective of the activity is to eliminate excess of heat and humidity from where the chicken are housed. The procedure: first, go to the fan panel. Second, record and count the number of fan switches are on the fan panel. Then Enter the chicken coop to confirm the fan that are on is the same on the fan panel. And lastly, if a fan did not work properly, then report to the foreman or to the supervisor. Outcome of the activity. For the first 3 days, only one fan is turned on. Next, for the 4 to 6 days, only 2 fans are turned on. Lastly, for 9 days and above, 3 or more fans can be turned on. It is to maintain the heat inside the chicken coop, as the older the chicken, the more temperature will be decreased. Activity 5. Ammonia emission. Objective of the activity is to reduce damage to the chickens, especially the chicken growth and respiratory system. Procedure. Before entering the chicken coop, you should need to be dipped into the disinfected. Next, start walking or standing in the chicken coop while smelling the air. If your nose starts to hurt and you start tearing, meaning the ammonia emission level is high. Outcome of the activity: high quantities of ammonia in the coop air can discourage chicken from eating, thus slowing the growth of your young chicks and harming their respiratory and digestive systems. In conclusion, I learned a lot when I doing my practical at Eugene Agro Farm. Now I know there are a lot of factors that can affect the chicken growth and health that will affect the quality of the chicken. Furthermore, I learned that those activities can control and I learned that those activities that I do can control and maintain the chicken behavior, eating habit, and maintain their good health. The only problem that I have is after completing the activities, you will be just sitting at the chicken farm doing nothing most of the time. I recommend the company because most of the activity on the field that I do are mostly non-physical activity. Moreover, the supervisor and the foreman are friendly and understanding people who will give you an answer when you ask them a question. That's all for me for my final presentation of FPA310. Thank you for watching.